Hello everyone and welcome to We Review You. I am Sean and this is another collaboration, this time on some friends over at Fifine, F-I-F-I-N-E, and they have the M9 wireless lavalier mic system. Can't wait to check it out. It actually has its own charger built in, its own case, so I can't wait to try it. So come along as we review the M9 from Fifine. Come along. Again, welcome to our channel. I'm Sean, and Christy and I and baby girl love to do products, places, and things that we find of interest. Love to collaborate with businesses like Fifine and on products like the M9. Hey, I'm rhyming. That's pretty cool. I didn't plan it, but here it is. So first thing you guys know, welcome to the channel. I'd like to tell you that this is the segment we like to call What's in the Box. I'd like to tell you what's in the box. Of course, the M9 user's guide and manual is in there. Tell you a little bit more about your product and what you're going to discover. And then to be very, very simple, a really nice case that it comes in. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like. And we really, really appreciate you turn on the bell notification so you know when this video and all of our videos come out right here on We Review You. What's in the box? Well, little packaging. You can go and open that up. It looks like all the different cabling. It looks like a USA. Yeah, it looks like we've got two different types. Oh wow, three different types of cabling. So if you're going to have a Samsung like I do, the Galaxy S24 that we use, you can actually use the cable that connects directly to your charging port. And then if you're going to plug it into a computer, you can, or if you're going to plug it into a tab, or actually anything that has a USB, you can. If not, then you have the ones that plug into the phone, which you guys know what I'm talking about, the tablet. They have the little round port. The Galaxies don't have that. The last couple of years, you have to actually use a converter to do so. Oh, wow. Two nice windscreens. And, of course, there is the hard case that's got actually a charger, I should say. And then what's inside that? Well, look at that. It's like the little Russian dolls. You got something extra inside, right? There's your two units. You got an A and a B, or a 1 and 2, whichever you like. I think it's A and B to be proper. And then you have the actual receiver. So two transmitters, or transceivers if you will, and one receiver. Wow, this is going to be cool. I can't wait. Now, I got a surprise for you. Usually I'm doing all the audio in our studio when I go back if I'm doing a voiceover, if it's not being recorded live. Guess what? I am actually using the Fifine, F-I-F-I-N-E mics to record this whole entire video. Now, I was going to make you wait until the end, but I figure if you made it at least this far and you'd like to know, the audio that you are hearing now is directly from the units. I've actually set up both one on right and left side of my lapel so I could record in stereo. But very, very simple. When you take them out of the box, they were already pre-bonded. So A and B is already bonded. If by chance you accidentally hit the pairing button, or if you change that down the line, maybe you're using one, if it ever lost it, very simple to do. I can show you guys, but all you'd have to do is hit the, turn the button on both of the units. And then you want to go over to the receiver. And when you press the connect button on both the units, you'll see the blue light flash steady. Once it's done that, you can pair it once again and reconnect it in a matter of just seconds. I mean, it really paired faster than any of the products I've ever used. Okay, so right out of the box, I can tell they very rugged and well built. I like the way they feel already. They're a lot smaller than some of the other companies that I've used. We do have the Rode Wireless Go-To mics as well. And then we also have an off-brand company that we've used over the last several years of Christy and I bringing to doing social media like this and reviews. So I like these. I like the fact that for once I actually have a hard carrying case that you can charge. And as long as it stays charged, then not only do you have protection, but you also have the ability to keep your two units and the receiver, two transmitters and receiver charged, I should say. Really awesome. Very well thought of there, Fifine. I like that. All right, let's go over and check something else out. So the windscreens. Now, if you guys will look on the windscreens, there's going to be two little recessed marks, or two little indentions, if you will. And if you look on the actual product, the same thing occurs. You have two also on the actual transmitters themselves. Very simple to pop on. If you just take your fingers and push around it like a circle, if you will, push down and lightly turn, you'll feel them lock into place. Shouldn't be frustrating and hard in any way. Now, I will tell you this, the only thing that I did notice is when you do have the windscreens on, you cannot close the case. So you will have to take the windscreens off when it comes to storage. That is one thing that I did find to be kind of like a scratch my head moment. Maybe it was meant to take them off each time. I don't know. But if it just had a little bit more clearance in the top, it would definitely close. However, it was easy just to pop the two windscreens off. They give you a really nice carrying case to put everything in, so didn't inconvenience us at all. All right, so there's the pairing button that I was telling you about. You have a noise cancellation button. You have a noise cancellation indicator. On the opposite side, you have a power button. And of course, it's a mute button. So if you press it and hold it, power, tap it, it's a mute. That's going to be on your receivers. If you look, you also have your transmitters. The layout's very, very easy to use and to understand on the bottom of the microphone, I should say. And then you do have your charging case and the cables. That is all what is inside the box. It does have a battery level indicator so that you know how full the batteries are or when they're charging. I like that. Very, very well thought of. On the right side of that, you'll see an indicator, and it actually will tell you on the microphones themselves what does the red light, green light, blue lights, and other mean, and if they flash, what do they mean? There's a little troubleshooting guide. So it'll actually show you, like, one thing I did notice, you can turn the volume up and down on these things, which is really awesome. And there again, press it and hold it to turn it on and off. Tapping it actually turns on, as you see, a different function, like on the mute function on there. Okay, so as it says again, you just want to line up those two grooves. Make sure you line it with the two small grooves that are in the unit itself. Press down, turn it, and away you go. Now, if for any reason they're not working, you may have missed a step. So I have mine connected directly into the USB port of my computer. And instead of using my normal microphone that I would to record on, I'm actually using these instead. On my phone, all I did was plug in, whenever I want to record on the phone, the same part of it, but on the other end, I actually use the Type A instead of the C. You guys know what I mean, vice versa, to plug it into my Samsung Galaxy S24. In the old days, we used to have the actual 3.5 millimeter port, and I did find an adapter that you can buy. I can put a link in the description that actually shows you an S24 with an audio port. So you can actually use the little cable to plug it in, and then just plug in the 3.5 millimeter when you're done. All right, so as you guys can see, they thought of everything. They had it to where the windscreens do come right off and go in their little spot, see? And then the cables are all put away nice and neat. I got this baby fully charged, but then as you can see, it's actually charging the product while it's in there. I can go ahead and zip it up, put it away, and ready for the next time. That is the M9 from our friends over at Fifine, F-I-F-I-N-E. I'll put a link in the description, as I always do. If you like this or any of our other products, please let us know what you thought about it. If you decide to order one, come back and leave a comment and say, hey, I bought one, I totally agree. Or if you find the opposite and you disagree, let us know. I love to talk to you guys. Sometimes people ask questions via email, but I'd love to see more comments coming in. That would be really great. So again, this is the M9 wireless lavalier microphone system. So if you do any kind of video recording, or if you're an influencer, social media of any type, Christy and I do the YouTube, if you maybe a pastor at a church, if you need a nice wireless solution, I totally love this one. I'm happy to use it. And I hope you guys like the audio quality, because as I said again, this whole entire video has been shot using my brand new M9s. Thanks for watching. I'm Sean, and this has been another product review on We Review You. Take care, everybody.
Tired of searching for library music? Find the perfect track in seconds. AI search, intuitive tags, search exclusions, fresh, curated, original by award-winning artists, trusted by major brands and creators. No copyright strikes, just great music. Melody.
And don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. I hope you liked the video. And there are 2 more videos coming up. This next video I think you might like, or the suggested video right here. Either way, can't wait to see you guys again out here on our channel with We Review You. Take care.